Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, on behalf of your Denver-based podcast crew, we appreciate you joining us for the Friendly Vibes.
Coming to you live from TSS Universidad. We're here, headphoneless, because there's a third guest. We have a new guest to my left, Kodi Guy, and a returning guest, Lilah Swanson. And it's a brunch with the ladies type of vibe.
Cheers.
Got our massive Bloody Marys. Cheers from across the way. And we're just going to shoot it up and see what fun we can have today.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to worry about the sound drops because I can't use them. So
yeah,
don't have to worry about it.
Here
we are.
Well,
thank you for having us today.
You guys go to a rave last night?
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. Was it fun? How did you work a shift and then go out?
Yeah.
You're a pro.
Yeah. Well, I leave soon, so it's kind of like balls to the walls or not at alls, you know?
Kind of vibes type of deal? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's fun. It was fun. It was fine. I don't really want to talk about it. It's a little bit too soon because I'm still like getting over it, but yeah, so we feel good.
Yeah, it was cool. Warehouse vibes. Yeah, it was dark and hot and all the things, and Kodi's got her phone on like a...
My bad.
Putting on my do not disturb.
Like never been on a pod before.
Yeah, this is my first time.
Yeah.
Wait, I mean, welcome.
Yeah.
Have you ever listened? She just found out the pod's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't know. Maybe you're not watching this and you're listening. We're on YouTube. Head over there and subscribe.
In a video, if you watch the YouTube.
I'll tell you this. This is the one. We've had a lot of maybe not so great looking dudes on.
Yeah.
Me included.
Yeah, let me take my sunglasses
This
off.
is the one. The ladies are here. Check it out on YouTube.
One.
Right?
Not some good-looking guy. Yeah, don't be misled with Kodi Guy. It's really a beautiful girl.
Yeah, it's a joke that I will be running all day. So
it's Swanson Guy.
Yeah.
That's the name of the app. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I love the Scrimp. $5 Scrimp.
$5 Scrimp.
$5
So what else in this Bloody Mary that we've got in front of us here?
Yeah.
Walk us through this monstrosity. We had to upgrade cups halfway through.
It wasn't big.
You'll probably see it in the Polaroids.
They weren't big enough.
Shout out to Mom for these. These are the
puke bucket, popcorn bucket,
portion cup.
I was like, we use these. These were the favorite cups in our home. She's like, oh, we use them for puke and popcorn.
I wish I had.
I mean, they're like half bucket size. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. I'm too hungover to say Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. It's Worcestershire. We got some celery salt in there. Ice is a big part of it.
Yeah,
you have to have a lot of ice. Vodka.
See, we don't have enough ice in this country, I think.
I think that's the problem with people nowadays.
The lack of ice.
I actually need ice.
Yeah, that's why it's so hot everywhere.
You don't like ice like the Patrols or like the frozen water?
Both.
Both. You both.
Yes.
When? How old did you form this hatred of each? Did the hatred of the Patrols or the frozen water come first?
You know, I'd say probably around 2016. I didn't like ice. And probably when I was
Did you have TDS? Did you come down with the case of TDS?
I'm talking about, immigration, but...
Was it TDS driven? I mean, some people get HIV from AIDS, AIDS from HIV. I don't know how it goes.
Yeah.
One of the two. Was it a derivative case, I guess is what I'm getting at. No. I mean, hey, I was in college. I was a freshman in college in 2016 during the election that fall. And so I remember seeing how politically charged it was around academia. Yeah. And we're around the same age, right?
No,
you're older than I am.
I'm way younger than you.
There it is.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck we're talking
2016 was my first year of high school.
Of high school, okay.
Yeah, so
how was that like in high school? Did people care about politics?
Oh my god, it was insane. Yeah. Well, I went to a really white high school, and so I don't know. We dealt with a lot of things in that way. Predominantly rich people as well. So yeah, it was crazy. We had a big racism case. Every year, the senior class would dress up for something for their cards, their school cards or whatever.
ID photos or whatever.
Their ID photos, because you take senior photos, so they're not going to be in the yearbook. And so, I don't know, the like class before us and our class decided to dress up as gangsters. And so there was white girls with cornrows and pretty much
you should have gone 20s
blackfacing.
gangsters. Come on, like
yeah.
old timey gangsters. You gotta be smart enough to know how to play the playbook.
Entirely.
Peaky Blinder.
And so, yeah, there
Peaky
was
Blinder.
this one girl who was like famous on TikTok, and she still is famous out there.
In your high school?
Yeah, she's really big in the world right now, but she was like seriously god awful. Posted a video on TikTok, and it blew up with 4 million views overnight. It was on the news. We had to go to the student council about it. Like, it was crazy. Like, they were gonna shut down our school over this. Like,
where did you grow up?
Golden.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember hearing about this.
Yeah.
Colorado for the listeners that don't
this
live
is
in
I would have just gone to Iowa, so that's why.
2020?
Well,
Yeah.
okay. I would have not been back then.
So
Wow.
yeah, that was crazy.
So she was like a junior, senior in high school and had thousands of followers.
Oh yeah.
So what? I mean, gosh,
TikTok,
that's got to be the weirdest thing to have to go, like a child star thing, but
Totally.
you're not even like a
Well, at the
star, you're a
time-
parasocial star through the social media. It's
And
weird.
that's when like
At the
you're
time, I
already
was,
trying
too.
to find yourself too, like because you're in high school,
Oh, it
and
was-
that's like the prime time of like, who am I? And here you are with
Yeah.
like millions of followers.
Yeah, I had 35,000 followers on TikTok at the time as well. So it was like me and her, but I was like on the other side.
Oh, there was
I was on the other
competition
side of like
of her take on the
world.
situation.
Yeah. I don't know. It seemed like a different planet over there, but
Did she have
Yeah.
cornrows in that day?
yeah, dude. Like I'm like telling these girls were like nearly blackfacing, and then like that
Whoa,
next
really?
week, I'm serious, like putting like fake grills in, cornrows, like it
Whoa.
was crazy. And so I worked in it was called the Link program. Basically, like we helped the incoming freshmen or whatever like get acclimated, and people that weren't didn't have enough money to do the things they wanted to do or whatever. We would fund things and plan for things and help them in counseling and stuff. That year we had 300 incoming freshmen and like the most diverse class we had ever brought in.
Okay.
In like 20 years or whatever. So
Right.
it was really hard for them. They were constantly like going to the counselors and stuff because I'm telling you, like,
Because the seniors was the culture had changed so much.
yeah, these people like know nothing. It was crazy. I mean, yeah. So I don't know. Like that entire next week, there was like a I'd probably say 35 people outside of the counselor's office, like after those pictures and stuff. I mean, these little girls were crying. They're like, my dad is like in prison for the rest of his life for like gang affiliation. You know, this is not fucking jokes. So yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, Colorado, I like it a lot. But anyway,
And so
yeah.
you like it so much that you're gonna leave the whole country
Yeah.
for a while.
Entirely. Yeah, I need
Yeah,
some
we're all
perspective.
Can we get little tidbits about where you're going? If you don't want to talk about it
Oh,
too, I
yeah.
totally understand
Totally, yeah.
Get
So
into super
for those
detail.
of you that don't know, I'm leaving the country in 13 days today. Holy
that.
shit.
When this comes out, she'll be gone.
Yeah, so
So you can officially air all
Yeah.
grievances here because
you-
this won't air until you're gone.
yeah, so basically.
The clocks are clock.
yeah, right.
Here we go.
and here we go.
Yeah, so I'm working with a company called World Packers. It's basically this website or whatever. You get a subscription through them, and let me rewind.
It's MLM.
Let me rewind. You basically work for various hostels, farms, schools in like different countries and whatever. You work for them for free accommodation, pretty much. So yeah, so I'm going to be in London for 2 weeks.
Isn't it, right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's Irish. I don't know, but
Not the right one.
Yeah, and I'm going there as a patron, so I'm not even going there with World Packers. I just have never been to anywhere in the world, so I'm going to London for 2 weeks as a patron. Then I go from London to Romania, and I'll be in Bucharest, Romania for about a month and a half, like almost 2 months. So that's crazy. In the midst of winter. The reason I want to go there is I'm going to Transylvania for Halloween. It's my dream. I want to go to Dracula's castle on Halloween, and I'm doing that. So
I was
that's
just
cool.
going to ask, isn't that where the vampires are?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go through the catacombs and stuff in Transylvania and go meet Drac.
So if she comes
my
out
buddy
only
Drac
at night,
on
you know why.
Halloween, yeah. So
You looking to get bed, or what's the
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bite. Yeah. I won't say that out loud though.
All you vampires, don't come and bite me.
Yeah, so then I go from there to South Africa. And so, I'm working at a hostel in Romania, working at a hostel in South Africa. But
Wow.
the hostel in South Africa it's a backpackers thing. So I'm going to be a tour guide, a surfing instructor. There's fucking penguins on the beach. I'm going to be living surfs up.
I mean, that movie.
I'm going to pick up penguins in the water and put them on
That
my
movie
surfboard.
does not get nearly the respect it deserves.
It's true.
It's one of the
That's
greatest
how I'm going to get
films.
famous is I'm teaching penguins how to surf for real.
You're going to be a vampire penguin when you come back.
Huh? Wicked as shit. So yeah, and then I'll be in
sliding
Romania
around, biting people.
for like 3.5 months.
Vampire penguin.
The sharks don't bite. Just watch out for Kodi.
I'm quick.
So
yeah.
yeah, that's my venture, selling everything and getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so if anybody's looking for a new car,
I'll be gone.
Nice.
she'll be gone. She's selling things.
I'm selling things.
Hop on Depot.
We're not on organs yet, are we?
I've never done it.
First time eating celery on a pod.
ASMR either, so I figured I'd take it up.
I mean, hey, the floor is yours.
I'm trying to find my niche.
If the modeling doesn't go.
Oh yeah, I
just
model
the
too.
ASMR.
So
Yeah.
do you still have like a huge TikTok following then from high school?
Well, it still exists on that account. My phone broke. And it was my ex-boyfriend's plan or whatever, and so I figured I'd take the opportunity to broken phone, get my own phone plan away from him, you know. I did that, got a new phone number, and that's how you log in on TikTok. And so, especially at the time, it was not as advanced as it is now. They asked for what city did I originally make the account in? What color was my iPhone? Like, they knew everything about my phone. Like, everything. I didn't know the answers.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I got locked out.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, it broke my heart for sure. Yeah, I never got it back.
What was the at? What was your handle?
Nevin Fisherman.
Never.
That's my handle on everything. Neven Fisherman.
You can find her on Instagram,
You can find me
TikTok,
on...
TikTok.
Yeah, but don't follow that on TikTok. That's Kodi
Yeah.
Can. Kodi Can.
That's a good backup.
Yeah.
What do you got that up to?
400.
Nice.
I pretty much gave up after that. Yeah.
Were you making like short little videos, like funny videos? What was your niche, as you said before?
Eating celery.
Yeah, I mean, clearly you're talented at that. But
So
what
I had
else?
like 2 like really viral videos in a row. I used to have really long black hair. And it was just a thirst trap. They just thought I was hot. I don't know. I also was involved in a scandal a little bit. I was getting canceled for a second because
You did blackface?
No. Let me explain myself here. The TikTok sound was femcheck, and this is so long ago. Had no idea what that meant. I just thought it meant like feminine, so I posted a video to it. Right? I don't know. Blew up. I woke up in the morning. Lesbians on lesbians in my fucking in my DMs like crazy. They loved me, and then I was like, "Oh, guys." No. Yeah. And so
Not lesbian.
yeah, not lesbian. And I put in instead of taking the video down, I put in my bio that I was straight.
What?
I don't know. I was a little baby. I don't know what to say.
Right.
And it was blowing
was
up. I was
scared.
like, it was gaining traction. All traction is traction, so whatever.
Sure.
And so then I've never gotten such crazy hate things in my life. They were like, "You breeder!" Like, fucking, like, damn, breeder. That's crazy. Yeah, fucking breeder. Yeah. So I don't know, but so those are some of my big ones. And then I would like.
So that's your like least favorite slur to be called then, breeder.
Yeah, breeder. I hate that. Yeah, it's a little bad.
It's a little bad.
It's a little bad. I hate that. It's a little bad. What a statement. It's a little bad.
So yeah. But yeah, I was in Utah at the time too, and I went to Ted Bundy's cave.
Is that where you got those glasses? You just wait for it. You just let the jokes come, folks. They will present themselves. I could have made that joke 30 seconds into the show. I waited. I knew it would come. I knew the opportunity would present itself.
What do you think would happen if some...
You look great, by the way.
Yeah.
You're just as good as he did.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly. I mean, look at the results speak for themselves.
I mean, if you never see me again, you know why. Shit.
Guys, what do you guys want to talk about?
No, I was thinking about the like social media thing. It's crazy. I feel like
what a world, dude.
Yeah,
and how much has changed?
You're almost out of the shot, by the way. No, other way.
Thank God.
The headless. Yeah, you're going to just tilt again to where your head is out. So it's like you.
So anyway.
Social media. It's crazy.
Like you don't have a head, right?
It's such a crazy world out there. No, it is funny because I do feel like hey Mike.
Sorry, it kind of just
okay.
because
I like
of
it.
slopes.
It makes me feel wanted. Like, oh yeah, okay. So I feel like it's talked about, but I feel in a way that it's kind of destroying a lot of things. And I was just talking about this with my coworker the other day about how there are people that are just on TikTok and social media of like Snapchat and whatever. I don't do. Cody's getting in.
I'll mute her.
Yeah, we'll be quiet for the ASMR. But I feel like it's crazy that like there are people that are making thousands and thousands of dollars.
More than that. And that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's almost as much money as the people like on OnlyFans, which is like
Did you see that OnlyFans girls or OnlyFans people made more money than the NBA in total payouts?
Dude,
last year?
Are buying
$6.8 billion in payouts to creators. The owner of the app, the platform, whatever it's called, supposed to be labeled in semantic gymnastics nowadays. Anyway, that guy made ton, right? Off of just a platform.
Here, normal people who are working their buns off overtime every week just to afford, especially in Colorado, especially just is getting more and more expensive. But like,
I called this AI girlfriend thing a while ago though, with the whole, hey, you could make up fake OnlyFans accounts and people will follow them.
Yeah,
like I did it way before. I was like, you can make money off this, but I had an ethical dilemma with doing it, so I didn't do it. But you could make a ton of money and not have a job to do that.
Might as well. Fucking terrifying.
Might as well.
You want the devil to have your soul, Cody?
A little bit.
She does.
I think if he doesn't already, here's a scrimp,
$5 scrimp for the devil. $5 scrimp for the devil. That's the name of the episode.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like the AI shit has been crazy. It's been crazy. It's scary.
It's very scary for artists.
Yeah.
Real artists. And I think about that in modeling. AI scares me to fucking death with this modeling thing. I'm like, I don't even know if it's worth it to even like keep going, Because they can just make whatever you want by typing in 10 words and fucking spending $10 instead of like a human fee, Like,
right.
like,
it's fucking...
It's like not real. Everything's
I'm scared.
And then there's been like a lot of debate about like what needs to be, I don't know, like in laws,
I'm definitely taking that as a sound drop.
Bloody is so
I'm taking that as bloody sound drop and putting
and me crunching the celery and the celery.
I'll put that on the board too for you, Cody.
It's like God.
If things are dry, I'll just crunch the celery.
That shrimp kind of made me grossed out a little bit.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Eat a beef stick or a pickle.
I know. I'm trying to find it. I put 3 in here. I can't find the son of a bitch.
Drink. Gotta drink to get to it.
Yeah, ready?
Do you need a fork?
No, I don't need a fork. Cheers. Let's chug it down.
All right, let's.
I wasn't. It's like a hockey game in here, folks. Banging on the glass, banging on the glass, banging on the glass. Let me do the Lilah drop while she's doing this. Let me give her her own.
Gushy, whooshy, gay shit.
There you go. That's you. That's your own.
Gushy whooshy?
Gay shit. That's her own.
Gushy whooshy gay shit?
That's her current.
Gushy, whooshy, gay shit. Did I say that on the first pod?
Mm-hmm.
I was hammered, by the way, for the first.
Gushy
for the people that
whooshy?
don't.
What the
Well,
fuck
hang
is
on.
that?
Here's another good one. You pull those headphones in between you two, so you can hear this one. This is my favorite of all of them on the board.
Full circle, though. Bunch of illegals.
Nick Dean.
Full circle, though. Bunch of illegals.
He's telling a story about his life and working in a Kroger factory.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
But those are the moments you get from doing a pod long enough.
Shoot.
That's kind of sick.
Shoot.
And then you get like my grandpa, like,
Come sit down.
come sit down.
Oh, come sit down. Come
sit down.
sit down.
Well, I'm gonna make. I feel like I should make like music out of all the sound effects I have at this point. Like,
I think that'd
this
be
would
great.
fun. Like
New
intro
DJ,
stuff. Yeah.
InTALLerable.
Wicca, intolerable.
Yeah.
Been in
So,
tracks.
Cody, what are you
Yeah.
most excited for on your trip?
Is this a Southwest want to get away kind of vibes?
Right, like, are
This
you
is
just
entirely,
running away?
I'm running away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not excited. I'm fucking scared shitless, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It's
Are
really
you going
sad.
with anyone or just
No,
you?
it's just me. I'm selling everything and getting the fuck out of here.
So if any of you live in the places that she's mentioned, kidnap her.
No. Don't even say hi. Don't do
And I'll
anything.
pay the ransom.
The thing, so
It won't be that much money. Don't
No,
kidnap
no,
her.
no, no,
yeah, right, yeah. You might
I'm
get
poor.
$6.50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$6.50. Let me.
You American? That might
Yeah.
conversion rate depends where they
Yeah,
kidnap
right,
her.
The Romanian leu.
Yeah. Yeah, go to Thailand. That's a bunch of money.
I just had a
over
buddy
there.
that did 6 months of teaching over in Romania.
Cool.
He really enjoyed it.
Yeah, no,
Got back.
I've heard amazing things. And actually, like, I just reported everything to the embassies, and
So
Romania
you're safe.
Romania is the safest place I'm going, which is like everybody's
Worried about
most
it.
worried about.
Well,
yeah.
is that just because of the Tate's,
Yeah.
the Tate story
I don't-
and trafficking? Weren't they in Romania?
Yeah.
And they got wrapped up
well,
in?
and that's I think for like hundreds of years, people. have
She's
been,
got the
like,
Bundy glasses. She'll be fine.
Yeah, I'd be afraid. I am afraid. Sorry.
We might not make it to the end of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might throw up.
Yeah. Cody and I are pretty hungover today, so hence the
Push
bloodies.
through the fumes. Pushing through the fumes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I
It
at least
feels
slept.
chronic. It feels
So
like it
what's-
might not ever go away.
Is this the scariest thing you've ever done?
Oh yeah, and it's like it's shock therapy.
Exposure
Yeah,
therapy.
entirely. Yeah.
I'm actually just
I
gonna
need
drug her. She wants me to take her to the airport, and I'm just gonna drug her and just put her in an electric chair in my apartment for 3 months.
It's called Romania.
Welcome to Romania.
No idea where she's been.
It's not a sex thing yet.
Yeah.
Give it 3 months. It might become one.
Yeah.
I think I just touched
you worried
that
about
with
her
my
then?
onion.
Lila,
What?
you seem concerned of her leaving.
Yeah, I mean, she's my best friend, man. Like, we met, I don't know,
why
like
do
a
you-
year ago.
Take that compliment. Don't
Yeah.
you dare.
It's hard. It's hard. I've lived here for 7 years, and yeah, not to like hype you up, and we can literally cut this out of the entire fucking pod because I'm gonna fucking hype you up for a second. But no, I love you. I'm gonna miss you a lot, and I'm super excited though too. So it's like, of course I'm wanting to get you excited and get you going. And like, I mean, when I was 20, I moved from Wisconsin, packed up my fucking 1998 Honda Civic and moved out here. And like, I want that for everybody, because if you don't just leave, like, you grew up here and all of your memories are here, all of your things are here. So like, you got to start making memories for yourself. And I'm just so elated, and I can't wait for you to come back, and I can't wait for you to FaceTime me at 3 a.m. my time, but like 8 a.m. your time, and be like, I'm in fucking Romania, and I'm literally just so excited for you. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah, that's it. I don't really have words. I'm fucking exhausted.
When you love someone, like, and you have to like go let them grow, and that
Yeah.
means that they're going to be away from you during that growing period.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, for sure.
But you're going to come back to each other.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe.
no matter what, I literally,
and we've talked about this.
I said last night, like, I fucking thought about buying a ticket to London to, like, just be like, hey, I'm here. I miss you.
I know. I talk about it with other people all the time.
Yeah.
My mom and I were, like, just talking about it the other day. Like, she was, like, talking about I have some friends, like, I'm not saying bye to and, like, don't have, you know, the want or need to, I don't know, spend time with me before I go. And that's something that breaks my heart. And she's always like, no, you need to keep these friends and whatever. And I'm like, no, but the thing is all of a sudden I have a friend and you make it so easy. You make it so easy to have a friend. And it's
Because that's what like a real friend is. Yeah, no.
Like, you're sitting
real
there
people
working
care.
so hard and like one-sided and whatever. And
Facts.
I'm so sentimental about like friendships and people I know and time especially.
You can't
like,
get up to dollar mental? Come on. Gotta work in the Harlem Williams jokes where you
fucking
get 'em.
million mental. Millions mental. And
Millions. Oh, I can't.
was a sentimental. These million mentals. These
fucking millennials.
Fucking goobers, you
The
guys.
bloody's kicking in, guys.
I appreciate you, and I love you through and through, and I'll know you forever, regardless. You make it so easy to love you.
Are we gonna make out right now?
We might.
No, I love you. Yeah. No, yeah. It's funny, like you hear those stories about like soulmates, and that's not always about relationships.
No.
Like, I swear to God, dude, like
It was that easy.
It was that easy, and I love that, and I hope that everybody out there finds that. And like, but again, it's like to be able to have that friendship that you can leave for. Even if you were gone for years, it's like, I'm still going to find a way to hang out with you.
I've got a buddy who lives in the Netherlands right now.
Yeah.
And like, we haven't talked we talked, I think, a couple months ago, but he's going to be one of my groomsmen.
Yeah.
And like,
That's
we
what
fall
I'm
right
saying.
back
Like,
into
that's
the
like,
slip.
even if it was years, like, I'll be at your wedding, you'll be at mine.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It's cool.
no.
It's cool
yeah.
to have.
Yeah.
Get
really,
one.
Get one. Get
one.
Y'all need to get me one of them, Cody.
All you have to do is be drunk at a Christmas party.
And kiss. That's literally
That's how it
So in
happened,
case anybody didn't know, Cody works at Comedy Works with Sean. And my my boyfriend Anders, who has also been on the pod a few times,
Just
works
propose
there.
already, for God's sakes, man. Sorry. Keep going.
Does he subscribe
Just
to
let
the
me
YouTube
work
channel?
that in. Just let me work that in. And
It's
you
a
keep
running
going.
joke.
Thank you. Yeah. So I
Propose.
If you completely
Next week.
aside it doesn't.
Next week.
5-second pause. So yeah, I feel like when we first met,
That was one.
I know I'm impatient. After the sip, I'll start over.
Who listens to Cash anymore? TikTok, huh?
On the clock.
Don't stop.
Stop. That's like ad libs Kesha right there.
Oh.
Mad libs.
At least. Oh,
Well, that sounds like breaking a bone.
there goes my hip.
What is that called in like the movies? You know where they like
Sound effects. Well, sound design, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Right.
Velcro.
I guess it's that.
There's
I
some
just-
other term for the
I
specific
know,
guy
but I
that
think
does
it's like
that.
an actual like.
Look, I'm looking for a long-time job, so if anybody wants to hire me
A
for
long
sound
time job. Hang on. That's the funniest way to put that. I'm looking for a long time job.
Not a fun time, a long time.
It's like I'm not looking for a career. I'm looking for a long time job.
I'm here for a long time.
Are you looking for a career? No. I'm looking for a long time job.
I'm looking for a long time job, but I don't
I'm
know
not
forever.
here for a
Yeah.
good time. I'm here for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, she made that joke.
But yeah, so Cody and I met.
Anyway.
Come on, Cody.
Anyway.
Come on. Lighten up, would you?
Cody and I met at she's seizing out.
I lightly kicked her foot and she's being thrashed.
thrashing.
Thrashed. She's flopping. She clearly played soccer growing up.
No soccer for me.
You never played soccer?
No, I played a lot of other sports, but anyways,
Yeah. Cody and I met at the Christmas party at Comedy Works, and
we were hammered.
we were
kissed.
hammered.
I don't know what to say.
And we
All right.
kissed.
That's it. That's the end of the fucking story.
And then we were BFFs.
As two consenting adults.
Yeah.
No, you can't get a
consent.
kiss.
We both just were like,
No, you can't.
Oh, wait, what? So that's consent. Sounds like you both kiss each other.
we just looked at each other
I'm
and
telling the
kissed.
strangers who think that it's okay now
Oh.
that I'm just gonna kiss everybody. I'm just kidding.
No. Cody
It's
does not
just me.
kiss
She'll
anyone.
only just kiss me.
No.
It's
Just
over.
Lilah.
It's over for everybody else. So
Yeah.
sorry,
Except for
bummer.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Room for
Well,
Jesus.
sometimes.
I mean, if Anders never
Say apologize
proposes,
to me? Why would you apologize?
Apologize to you.
I think said sorry.
I don't know who said that.
she's
Oh,
always
sorry, fellas. Yeah, fellas.
Sorry,
I heard
fellas,
Sean, I
she's
was
taken.
I don't need an apology.
If Anders,
Like, there's
Anders never proposes,
I know.
you're
you
all
might,
invited
you
to the
might
wedding.
turn back around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might have to take that straight out of your profile.
Tick, tack, and clack.
Yeah, what was it called? The femme, what was it?
Yeah, you might
Fem
put
check.
fem
Yeah,
back
fem
in.
check. Femme check, babe.
Maybe that's the name of the episode, Fem Check. Sorry.
We're both kind
Scrimp.
of.
I'm still on the scrimp.
$5 Fem Check
Yeah, I like
Scrimp.
shrimp. But I guess we got to talk about shrimp a little bit. So
Yeah,
anyway,
shrimp is great.
crustaceans.
Yeah, if you're gonna spend, if you can spend the
yeah.
next 15 minutes going off just so I call it shrimp
Yeah.
title.
Let's talk about scrimp.
Just so at least you have like a sound bite and it's like they're like, yeah, shrimp, yeah, crustacean, yeah, the ocean, like little shrimps is bugs.
Shrimps
You
is
think-
bugs.
oh, you think shrimps is bugs?
Shrimps is
So
ocean bug.
you eat bugs then?
I
I
Yes.
fuck with bugs. I love
You
bugs.
fuck bugs.
I
Or fuck with
she
bugs.
fucks bugs.
that's bestiality. I'm not gonna condone it,
Do
but I'm
you-
just saying.
Would it be bestiality because are insects beasts?
Yeah, well, you're saying they're not.
So it would be
And-
Little tiny little
crustaceanality.
beasts.
Well, no, that's
tiny little beasts.
I just want to squish them.
I hope you're enjoying this.
This is unhinged.
That's
I don't
what
want you to
Top Shelf's
cut
always been
anything
about.
out.
Oh,
I want this
we've
to just
been.
be straight
I'm not
through.
fucking about
A couple episodes suggested that the Middle Eastern solution is to turn it
is
all
a
to
green
glass, and I
onion.
plan to leave that in, and I feel bad about it. And I think about it every day about how I said that in a joke, and it's horrible. It's just a bad take.
What was the joke?
That we should just turn it all to glass, and that these people can't figure it out, that we should just turn it to glass.
Yeah.
And it's a terrible thing to say.
I feel like we got to talk about that though a little bit about like comedians in general because like you just got fucking back from the mothership.
Yeah, fucking congratulations.
Whoa,
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I got up.
you got up hard
Did
and
well.
on stage. My
I did
name's
not
on
get
the
hard
list.
on stage.
Instant boner.
Thank God.
Yeah, don't get that confused. But no, I feel like
Yeah, that was big.
I feel like that's massive. At the same time,
You went out there alone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
You were
like,
meeting friends there or what?
I met some friends in my I have family down there,
Oh,
so
cool,
I got to
okay.
see them and
Nice.
see my cousin's kid play in a JV football game. JVA in Texas is like, better than our high school, type. It's crazy. Anyway, it ends in a tie, and I'm like, hang on. I come to
Yeah.
Texas for a tie? Let me
Yeah.
address this really quick on the podcast since I haven't had the chance to talk about it.
yeah,
Go to Texas?
for a fucking
For a
tie?
fucking tie?
Yeah.
I thought this was America. I don't care that it's JVA and it's a Thursday night
Yeah.
and they have school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let JV be tie. Okay? This is America. Either sell the country to China while we're at a high and we can get the appreciated value out of the
Snaps.
country, or fucking play one more quarter. Or play 5 downs from the 20-yard line each, or something.
It's
It's
like-
Texas.
It's
We
right.
can't tie. It made me
It's the-
so mad.
It's like the participation trophy. Like I have to say,
So I'm working on
everybody's
writing
a
it.
winner.
I went down to Texas.
No.
No, fuck that. I went down to Texas. I'm like, I want to write a piece like I did when I went to Disney World,
Mm,
like a kind of like Gonzo-ish style piece about the experience of Texas football.
mm.
And for the first part of it to be this JV game that ends in a tie, and then I go to the UT game and nearly fucking die of heat exhaustion.
Right.
But
For a fucking tie.
I mean, they blew them out by 1 million, CSU, but no, the tie. It just, I get that we got to pay to keep the lights on. We got to pay to have the officials. We got to pay. It costs a lot of money to keep the operation going. I get it. But
Meh.
Right.
Tie
here's how it happened, by the way. We're up 13-7. And it's the end of the first half. The other team has the ball. They throw it downfield on like the last play of the half type of
Hail
thing.
Mary.
Ball gets hit up in the air, randomly falls to a receiver, and he scores. And they miss the extra point. So it's tied at 13 through the entire second half of the game. And then you're telling me, and then I found out after the game that my cousin's kid, who plays a white corner, respect. I mean, there's 4 of them out there. But
Racist. No, I'm just kidding.
they hadn't lost in 30 games. They were 30-0 going to that game.
Which I
like
wonder if that's
multiple
why
years
they
of
were
this
like,
JVA team not losing.
yeah,
And you're telling me we're going to let this game end in a tie.
yeah.
If I'm on the tying team that's gone 30-0, I'd rather lose
I feel like I'm
than
hearing
not
Chinese right
win
now.
for
She's not sport ball.
No, thank you for letting me rant.
I'm here.
But like,
No, I'm here.
No.
I
You
feel
keep
it's
like
going.
ridiculous.
But all of a sudden I realized I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
But it's also like, give them fucking 2 minutes. Like something where it's
some
like
situation.
something,
Anything.
Fucking kick a field goal. I don't
Fucking
care.
flip a
You know who
coin.
feels the worst of all this?
Hacky
The
sack.
kicker that missed the extra point on the team that could have beaten the
yeah.
other team in the first half.
Yeah.
The whole second half, he's thinking about it, and then it ties, and they're like, oh, we almost beat them.
Yeah.
We're the first non-win in 30.
I'd
It's
rather
like-
lose than be like, we tied.
Thank you. Seriously.
So-
and every red-blooded American should have this
Yeah.
as the conclusion
Yeah,
I take.
I mean, when I was a kid, we did log rolling, and I think I talked about
That's
this on
not
the
very
first
femme.
time. Yeah, well,
Can you explain what log rolling is for the people out there who have no
YouTube it.
idea what that is?
You're already on YouTube watching this, so fucking YouTube it, losers. No. Log rolling came from way back when lumberjacks, the loggers would be pushing big logs
That's
or
hot.
trees
I
down.
like that.
Yeah, I was good at it. You can maybe find me on YouTube somewhere, Lilah Swanson log rolling hashtag. But I was first in the world when I was 13 at the Lumberjack World Championships. So no.
Look out, Olympics.
First in the world at
They wanna get
13.
it.
Look
Yeah,
out,
but
break
just like
dancing.
not saying anything.
Sidebar here. What age did the crack stuff come into play? Was that
What?
that was later? The like darker periods. Was
When
that-
did the blacks get to
No,
log
the
roll?
crack
Oh.
stuff. No. I know you don't have blacks in Wisconsin.
No, we don't. We don't. No, but they don't log roll. We have them, but they don't log roll. That's a white person sport.
Yeah,
no,
it's like
I'm
disc
just kidding.
golf.
Can you cut that out? No.
I mean, it's true.
No.
log
but
roll.
yeah, right. But
If
no,
the one
anybody can log
black
roll if
log
they want
roller
to
in the
log roll.
world is in the comments getting offended, I'm sorry, dude.
I'm
But what
sorry.
if there's 10?
We love you. We love you. You're just as
I
valid.
love you. Yeah. I need to drink this first. Hold on.
Hold, please.
From a log roller, I need to drink before I talk about it.
I'm gonna
I'm
assume
guessing
there's
that-
a hill.
Yeah, no.
there's
It's
a
in
log.
water. It's in the water.
It's all water. Yep.
Water-based sport.
So the history and whatever. Fuck you guys.
No,
if you
tell
wanna,
us the history.
Yeah,
We
like-
want to know. This is a show for the real shit. People that listen want to know.
Yeah. So it's been a while, but like basically there were people that would cut trees and they were loggers and they would run the trees down the river to get to the logging mill to be able to cut wood to build houses, etc. So the loggers decided to make this as a sport and they would compete against each other while they're running down the river and they would run on the logs and roll them and compete against each other, and that hence the sport of log rolling.
See how long they could stay rolling on the log.
Yes.
Because it's tough to fucking stay balanced in the river on a log.
Yes, and I have to say, if you've never heard of log rolling or if you're interested about it, like look it up on YouTube. It should be a fucking Olympic sport. So I'm gonna shout
Breaking
out.
what I just said.
Breaking was.
Yeah.
Why can't we
No,
have
that's
log?
what you guys missed it. You guys were talking about it. I said,
No, I heard
look
you.
out, breakdancing.
Yeah, seriously,
There's a new
fucking-
Olympic sport.
Good one.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it.
Yeah.
Thank you for circling back to that one. That deserved a circle back.
But like, so the Heschler family is who I was the one that was getting involved with back in Wisconsin. They were who I knew like created it. It would be crazy if they ever heard this podcast, but like I love all of you guys. It seriously, like it was such an amazing experience, and we lived like right down the road from their
You know, it'd be
pond.
crazier if they found this podcast and made it 38 minutes into this podcast to find this part.
Right.
Of it.
And they're like, oh, Lilah Swanson, I think I know that name. No, but my mom was the one that got us involved. She did the Heschler's hair, so like that's how we got involved in it. And they had a pond like 15 minutes from our house, and we would go. And so now that the sport has become a sport, there's like boom running and stuff like that. So like boom running is multiple logs that are tied together, but they spin and they're all different sizes. And like once you get into like semi-pro or pro, you're wearing spiked cleats and you're running on just wood. Yeah,
Why do
it's
I not
fucking
know
crazy.
anything about this?
Yeah, and
This sounds like cartoon.
It really, like,
Very
it really
cartoonish.
truly is.
It's
It really
Steamboat
truly is.
Willie
Yeah,
type
it's
thing.
Humans
really
are so
cool.
cute.
It is.
Humans
And
are
they're
the
so
best.
cute.
Well, you
If
have to go outside the city to see the cuteness of humans.
It's true.
That you don't really
It's
get to
true.
see it as much.
You gotta go to the
That's true.
mountains or the log rolling tournaments. No,
It's true.
but if you have kids, if you're ever interested, like
Put them on loud.
put them on
loud, damn it.
a log. Yeah.
Teach them how to swim.
But teach them how to swim first because it is in water. But yeah, no. And then before like semi-pro, whatever, you're usually on carpeted logs. There's multiple sizes of logs, whatever.
What was your specialty?
My favorite part was like rocking logs or like splashing. You're trying to get the other person off the log. So it was like
King of the Hill?
basically like,
oh, wow.
but like in water. But yeah, so
On a log,
on a
ladies
log
and gentlemen.
running in
Thank you,
water.
Cody.
This
Yeah.
is goofy as fuck.
It's goofy.
Funniest thing I've ever heard in my
It's
life.
hick
If you're
as
not
fuck.
laughing right now,
No, it's
$5
so
you're a
Scrimp.
fucking idiot.
$5 Scrimp.
I don't care who you are. Shit, funny as fuck.
Sign me up. Yeah.
$5 Scrimp.
Man, I feel like Theo Von right now. No.
I've been listening to a lot of Theo Von lately.
If Theo Von could get into log rolling, I'd pay money. I'd pay money to see him log roll. Yeah, so
Shoot.
it's a good time though. Like, I highly recommend it. It's dangerous. Like, that's the other thing is like people don't realize there were like loggers that would get fucking killed because you'd get squished between logs.
All the time, probably.
Yeah, like I don't know the fucking facts, but
But I'm sure it happens
Yeah.
every year people die.
yeah, I mean it's and like you
I'm gonna
know
look up this.
a lot of the people in log rolling when it was
Hey Jamie, can you look up?
Fact checking liberal right here.
Jamie,
Fact
can you
checking
look up how
liberal.
many people
I
have
usually-
died from log rolling?
If I sometimes have producers sitting back there in those chairs, and they would right now, we wouldn't be able to see this monitor. They'd be looking at us, and they would pull
little
up
do you
and they'd
guys
look up the
know,
stats.
It's just us three here. Like it's just us sending it, driving, vibing.
Holy shit! The rate of fatalities per 100,000
Yeah, I bet
logging
it's
workers
crazy.
jumped sharply in 2020. In 2019, there were fewer than 70 deaths per 100,000 workers.
Yeah,
But in
this is
2020, the rate jumped up to 90.
Yeah, but this is in the industry of logging. We're talking about
Yeah,
a different
this is
thing.
not
I think,
the sport.
What is that?
I-
Jamie,
Hunger
that's
Games?
wrong. Jamie,
Yeah,
could you re-pull that up?
Jamie.
The liberal left can't even pull up a stat. Right? Can't even pull up a stat. Right?
Fired. Fired.
You're fired.
You're fired.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Kodi Guy. Fake news.
You're here
we
for a
call her.
long job, not a good job.
Yeah.
You want a long job? I'm calling this
Oh,
episode.
yeah, I
I might
said
have
that.
to call it the long job.
I'm here for a hand job. Shoot. I'm just kidding.
She died.
Code.
Tiny cat.
Tiny cat. Yeah. So anyway, log rolling school. You should try.
I think
it.
that's
You'd
insane,
like it.
Lila. The lore.
Yeah.
Have you gotten honors up on a log?
Fuck no. I don't think he'd want to.
When's the last time you rolled? What age?
Molly or logs? No.
Nice, come on. Thank you. I teed it up well.
Oh fuck. Sorry, Mike. Wait, come back. Baby, come back. That's not too... Okay, look. I'm sorry. Sidetrack because it's just made me think of it. Do you guys have like a forbidden
Fruit?
treat?
Oh.
Like,
Oh.
if I could drink Pine Sol and not
I
die...
had a really great joke to say there in the pocket, and I
Glass.
didn't. Pine Sol's great too, but
What?
it's bad. It's too bad. It's too not safe for work for me to even say.
Cut it out. I want to hear
Butt
it.
sex.
Yes, I love anal. Don't put that on the pod, please. Please don't put that. No. Yeah. Pine Sol.
Pine Sol.
Fucking
Oh,
my-
the smell of gasoline. I like it.
Yeah.
Glass is mine.
Glass? You like
Yeah.
eating glass or?
It's mostly when I drink wine, those fucking dainty little glass between. I'm gonna bite the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that? Those people that like.
Yes, I want to do it so bad. Also, those people that eat, what is that? Cornstarch?
Ugh.
Oh,
Like we do that.
Bricks of cornstarch, like eating chalk.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That sounds
I
good to you?
need that.
It's so... I have to think... I have to think...
Why? Hang on, explain
Not
this.
want, need.
Because you think about the people with the strange addictions that it's like,
Ooh, I love that show.
fuck yeah, dude. Like, you sent it.
TLC needs to fucking bring that back. Why is there only 4 seasons of that shit?
It's
I
not
know
enough.
some weird people doing
I
some
wanna
weird
try-
shit.
Dude,
but also,
give me. Let's start a YouTube.
I will start.
about
I will
it.
start
I
a strange
wanna-
addiction just to be on this fucking
I
show,
wanna
dude.
try.
But you want it on TLC.
Yeah,
is the
right?
thing, yeah.
Where's TLC streaming now? Because that's a crazy thing is that fucking TV doesn't exist anymore. You know, people only stream.
Yeah.
Cable's
It
not
does,
really
but
a
people
fucking
don't
thing.
use it. Like,
People do, but the
Yeah,
people
yeah.
that do it are NPCs,
yeah.
But something crazy is that a lot of
which is like half of America.
a lot of the cable services own the streaming services. Like Comcast is one of the biggest fucking like
Yeah, I mean everything's owned by like 5 people, but
Yeah.
yeah,
totally
Yeah.
Or 5
entirely.
companies.
But I mean that's just a
I
crazy
don't know
thing, you know.
If like I'm
TV in
allowed to
itself.
say it, but Succession. If you haven't seen Succession
Apple
on
TV,
fucking
baby.
HBO, man.
Oh, whatever.
I tried to swing and miss on the joke, but you like just got the streaming server wrong.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal at all.
It's okay.
You
fucking idiot! You fucking idiot! You ruined the entire podcast.
It's on HBO. You dumb idiot.
I don't know what's up.
Who knows, dude? They switch them between things too nowadays.
Dude.
How are you
I
supposed to
can't
know?
count-
It's like a college football system.
Oh my
It's
God.
like the transfer portal.
Yeah,
Also,
it's
just
like,
like I think about Adam Sandler right now and his deal with fucking Netflix.
What's the deal?
I mean, he just has like
What's
a 5
Thank
year,
you for
like
getting
a 5 to 10 year deal with Netflix. So it's no longer what is it? Happy Productions or whatever.
Happy Gilmore, whatever. Yeah,
Happy Gil. Yeah,
Happy
you know,
Productions.
terrific. You know, yeah.
Sure.
But and the guy.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
And the
But-
guy. And the guy.
You know, the
And
guy.
the guy.
that one
sure.
guy.
Terrific. Yeah. But they're fucking making another Happy Gilmore.
Oh, with Netflix.
And it's a Netflix original. The fuck is that, dude? What?
Well, they're gonna give him enough creative.
No, and they're giving him hella money.
See, but
All
that's the
of
thing,
his
as long
movies
as he
are
has
on Netflix.
creative control.
He's made probably 20, maybe.
He's a genius comedically, so let him have
Totally.
creative control.
Entirely. He was
Yeah.
he was my first comedian.
That you
He was
fucked, or-
your first. What does that mean? Yeah. He was
Not
your
only
first
have I dreamt
comedian.
about it.
I love you, Adam.
You're a good boy.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
You're a good boy.
What's your favorite movie of his?
Ooh.
Can't name one.
Honestly, I can name. I don't know. It would have to be a list.
Well, she would have been able to name one if you didn't. She had it in her
Lil
head.
Nicky.
There it is.
Lil Nicky is so good.
I really like Lil Nicky. I really like 50 First Dates. I like
banger.
Him and
Spanglish.
Drew. Oh,
Spanglish.
That's not your knee.
You grab for the knee and grab.
I can't see anything going on right here. Oh! There's a table in the way for the people only
Spanglish was
listening.
so romantic,
Dude.
but low key really fucked up.
It is, but it's
He's
one of-
married in it, isn't he?
yeah, it's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
It is fucked up. I didn't like watching it the first time because I was dealing with a lot of the same things with also somebody from Mexico.
Yeah.
The first time I watched it, I was like, damn.
You were also married to someone from Mexico.
Yes. She was
I was-
going to wear a wedding
I was
dress.
in a,
today.
I was in a, no, yes. So she's like, I'm gonna put on a dress. I woke up, I'm in my bed, fucking a monster. I'm looking.
You woke up in your wedding. Yeah, I'm in my bed, fucking a monster. In my wedding
In my wedding dress.
Who the fuck did I marry? Right? Yeah, you get that. But no, she's like, I'm gonna put on a dress, and I was like, how crazy would it be if I pulled up in my prom dress right now?
You should.
And then I
wish
was
I
like,
did.
I should wear my
I wish I did.
bridesmaid's dress.
Instead,
Yeah,
I
like,
wore
let's
my
go out.
aliens abducting sharks socks.
They look good.
Yeah, they do. Damn.
Yeah, they do.
Dang.
It looks like I'm wearing socks, but
Shazam!
I'm not.
Sham! Wow! Check it out.
These are my legs.
Yeah.
Actually, just my legs.
My leg.
My leg.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking good.
That was my first time trying. So yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Yesterday at work or whatever, I was like, I'm gonna do all my impressions. That's what I'm gonna
break them out.
Yeah,
This is
right.
the impression.
My leg. I know, right?
My leg.
Chocolate. It's my leg.
What other ones do you have?
They have
seen
to
a
come
little
as
of
a
your
gift.
Can you
Trump.
do?
Ooh.
We've seen
Nikki?
a little of your Trump.
we can do. They're eating the dogs. They're eating. Hold on, I'm way better than that. But now you're putting me on the spot.
No, you got it.
Take some drink.
You got it.
ASMR by Kodi.
Yeah, right.
By Code.
That was real.
People ask commonly, why not more female guests of the show?
Seriously.
I think they're fun.
You're crazy.
I think they're fun eps.
You're crazy for that.
They're always crazy eps if we have multiple females. If I can get one, I can try to lead the track, but
I feel like this is. I was.
I couldn't manage three.
Like it's
three
gonna
girls
be
and
goop.
just me. If I had no producers, it would be fucking a
You'd
lost
probably get
cause.
murdered. You would say nothing the whole pod, and it would just be them.
What? Try to
bitching.
let it.
Which is probably fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably nice that you don't have to like redirect or like.
No, I mean you guys are doing great. I was actually genuinely giving you some praise. Like
No, I'm just saying.
but I would have trouble
nice.
with 3 girls and me. I would think I would have more trouble.
3 girls, 1 Sean.
I would have trouble.
New
I'd
pod.
film it.
I'd watch it.
I'd film it.
I'd pay.
I like how you're like, I won't be one of the girls, but I'll film it.
Cody,
Thanks, Cody.
can we
Thanks,
get,
Cody. I appreciate your endorsement. I'll be in the room. I won't be one of the girls.
I'll be making the sound effects in the background.
Your sound director.
Yeah, I
Sound
like
design.
I like it. It's a long
Would you
time
do sound
job.
design for porn? How would you like? Do you think people do that?
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh god.
$5 shrimp.
$5
See what you get.
Get the
$5
scrimp. Grit the
Shrimp.
scrimp.
It's also nice that it's not super hot
Shrimp
today,
is
so we
bugs.
don't have to take like 20-minute breaks.
No, yeah.
Dude,
I
it's still
was
hot in here,
just
but-
gonna ask, could we start the pod over?
Yeah.
Could we actually start
I never want
from
to
the
stop. I
beginning?
think we should do this for 10 hours. It should be a live
Can
stream.
we
Guess what I
actually make a
just got
record?
in the mail this week? I bought another several $100 CF flash drive, so we can do a 3-hour podcast
It's the
today that we haven't been able to do.
130th
Pod.
pod. We should do 130 hours.
No peeing.
Quit
No
our jobs,
peeing.
quit our
Chris
lives.
Angel style.
Get a diaper.
No piss. No shit.
Yeah, do you provide diapers for
No
your
air.
pods,
We're
or-
actually underwater. We're gonna kill each other
I should
on
put
camera.
a diaper exclusion in the contract. Diapers
Yeah.
not provided.
Diapers now provided.
gotta poop.
Not provided.
Oh.
Not you.
No, not
You
provided.
just gotta shit and piss where you at.
Shit and piss
no,
where
no,
you
bring
can.
your own diapers. I don't want you just pissing and shitting everywhere.
BYOD. Bring your own diaper. $5
Have you ever been
scrimp.
to like they have diaper raves, don't they? Isn't that a
No.
thing? Yes, they do.
Do they
That's
really?
a thing. I've seen an
Hey,
ad for
Siri.
it.
I don't even know. My phone's
Hey,
in the kitchen.
liberal F fact checker. Why don't you fact check this?
I didn't even bring my phone in. I don't know where I am.
Do they have diaper raves? I'm sure they do.
They
Just
have.
don't look it up.
If not, I'd like to invent it.
What was
Only
this?
diapers.
What's the best rave you've been to? I've never been to a rave.
Dude, I've been to a lot.
Bring me to a rave sometime after you come back
Sure.
to America.
Yeah,
We
I'm
can go
actually
while
really
she's
excited
gone.
to
Let's make plans while she leaves.
do that in Europe. I'm really excited to go to
I bet
these
they're
fucking,
better
like-
out there.
No, it's a different kind of thing, you know? So here it's kind of like, and I say this in a awful connotation.
I mean this
It
negatively.
fucking sucks here a little bit. I think I don't know how to go about this. I don't know how to say what I want to say.
Isn't Denver like the base capital?
It's the base capital. It is the base capital. But the thing is, I think in America, and I'm going to talk about rave culture as if I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But
That's the Trump.
That was pretty good.
no, it was
She's
me.
coming
No,
up.
I like that. Whatever voice that is, do that. That's fun.
Yeah, it should be.
Do it the whole rest of the pod.
Yeah, that's my
Talk about rave
Christopher
culture from
Walken.
Upper Echelon.
Whisper into the mic.
It's just, yeah, I don't know. It's become a different thing here. I think in everything. I'm really excited to leave here. Honestly, like I think Denver is going downhill a little bit, but
I agree.
I don't know. Everything
What a
is kind of.
bigoted
I think
take.
everything is becoming beat the Joneses. Everything,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
That's America.
Like, well, and it.
I wrote my
it is-
dissertation 4 years ago about this. Yeah.
It is, but every subculture is everything. Like everything you do, every hobby is something fucking.
Yeah,
you
people
know,
are like, why don't
something
you
to
do the
judge
pod
people
live?
about.
And I'm like, why the fuck would I do the pod live?
Right.
And like, you got enough followers, you're gonna. I'm like, why the fuck
Everything.
would
And
I
it's
do
just
the
like,
pod
it's like,
live?
well, I started doing a podcast. So, like 10 years ago, I did 3 podcasts. Why the fuck are you copying me? Kind of vibes, you know? So, I don't know. I feel like that's with everything that I've been doing here. And it's hard. I feel like I'm a creative person. I do a lot of creative things. And I think I'm at like a writer's block because I don't like that. I don't want to be fucking, like, I want to try new things without judgment, and I'm excited to experience other people who kind of live in a maybe simpler way. We'll see. I don't know if that's true at all. It might just be like grass is greener situation.
Yeah.
Entirely, but
you'll find good pockets of people
and
everywhere.
I'll see.
Yeah.
I'm excited for what I create, what I come back with, and what I
ultimately
create
is what you create. I think for travel, especially, like
totally. Yeah, I'm really excited for what'll come of it.
Have you read any people, like, you enjoy reading about travel? Like people that have written about travel, like lives of travel?
I really want to get into reading. I've never fucking been into it.
I'm
reading this book about the women who were typewriters during the Soviet.
Any book about women, dude. Tell me about it.
So good.
I don't know. I'm reading that. I read all of Patti Smith's books. She was a rock star from the 80s. She's probably like one of my all-time favorite celebrities of all time.
But you don't like reading. It's not a hobby.
I don't, but I really want to get into it. So I'm looking for a couple books. I thought about buying a Kindle yesterday because I I don't want to.
You don't want her to read? You don't want her to educate herself, Lilah?
You know how hard it is to
I
pack
love to read.
for 8 months?
Yeah,
Guys,
the Kindle would be the way.
In a day. Do you know how hard it is to pack for 8 months in a day?
It's pretty much a day. I got 13 fucking days and I haven't done anything. Yeah. I haven't done shit. Yeah. I'm fucking losing my mind over here.
I downloaded. Yes. I downloaded.
I know that it looks like a prop, but it's a real candle. And it's on fire.
Yeah, I just recently, because I work for 10 and a half hours a day every day. No, not every day, but enough. And I get bored.
So you subscribe on YouTube to this podcast. Oh, wait.
Bing, bang, bosh.
In your 10 and a half hours a day, you haven't stumbled across it.
Hey, it's your Uncle Robbie!
There goes my head. She out. No, but if, like, for your travels, too, I have to say, I started reading these, like, murder. They're not in it anymore, but I'm just going to talk to you guys.
I'm in it. I almost spit my drink at her. Sorry.
Murder. Sorry, I'm fucking. I've got a weird spurt of energy right now, but
I also, by the way, this has beer, vodka, so many treats in it. So I'm still drunk from last night. So we're feeling it.
Are
in
you?
This hot. Yes.
For real?
Yes.
You went hard last night then?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't ever go hard enough that I could wake up drunk in the morning.
Yeah.
Haven't in a while.
It's been like 3 days in a row now, it feels.
Yeah.
Of like just like waking up drunk, drinking some more. Let's go.
I've only been drinking on the pod and on vacation.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to lose weight.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
And that's a huge fucking factor. Drinking is such a big part of
That's
it.
why everyone in
easily
Wisconsin
just
is
from
fat.
that. Yeah, it's just drinking. It's just drinking.
It's beef, cheese, and beer. That's what it is.
It's a good life, though.
Yeah, but reading for those readers. I just downloaded a couple apps that they have, like you can buy books and you can read them. And it's great.
This is a revolutionary technology.
So I've heard. You guys, I was listening to a podcast the other day, and I just figured out something. You can buy books and read them.
It's actually called Amazon. I don't know if you've heard of this app.
It's so good.
It's called. I don't fucking know. I don't read.
Wow.
See, fuck, I fucked it up. Damn it! Can we restart? Get me out of here! By here, I mean my head.
I'm not a technology person. I don't love technology. Like the fact that I can just look over and see myself in a window of video is great.
It's just a monitor. Don't look at it. It's not there.
But like,
I'll just stare directly into the lens. See who blinks first. Oh fuck! I've lost. I lose it.
Here, if we all look at the camera really deeply, we can make this the cover.
Ding 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 ding.
All right.
Ding
Fair
ding
enough.
ding ding ding.
Back to the audio.
I want to take a picture.
There is not an eating episode, but if you would like to support the show, Head over
Back to
patreon.com/InTALLerable if you want to support other eating episodes. There will not be any bonus content.
Eating
Because you're
episode.
watching the bonus content. We're going to
Let's
not
go.
cut it out. We're going to
Wow,
give it
I
to
put
all
too
the
much
fans.
beer in this, but we're
My
having
shrimp.
Scrimp.
Don't
Look at that, Jacob.
Don't let it drip into the mic.
Oh,
Don't
no, it
let your
doesn't
friend. Oh, okay.
It doesn't drip.
Okay.
It's
dry.
it's some
Honey,
dry
the
scrimp.
Scrimp's dry.
Here's the ASMR. That's disgusting.
I think I just threw up in my mouth.
The unintentional ASMR.
I also forgot the cocktail sauce, so it's not that good.
It's $5 scrimp from
That
Soups.
tastes like $5 fish.
So good.
Yeah,
But yeah, technology, cool. You can just like buy books and read them.
There's apps now where you can
You don't
buy
have to go
books.
anywhere. You can just buy a
That's pretty
fucking book
crazy.
and read
What
it.
apps are there?
I know. So I said,
So what the better question to dig into is, what are these fucking apps? Like,
What are the apps?
Give me names.
tell people this is revolutionary.
Yeah, what are these apps? I want names of apps. That
I
you...
do.
What's funny is that I said I'm buying a Kindle, and you said,
No.
There's these apps that you can buy books.
Which is
I'm basically buying a physical app that has books.
Why don't you? No, that's like a poverty solution to Kindle's already solved rich people's
Well, because
solution.
Kindle you have to pay for. So fun fact, if you didn't know any of these things, you can get the app. So I do Apple Books. Name drop.
Okay, you're gonna come
I
around.
do beep.
The Intolerable
and it's
Podcast. The
incredible.
Intolerable Podcast.
Fucking buy Apple Books.
Whenever I'm listening on the Intolerable Podcast.
I'm listening on the beep InTALLerable beep podcast. But Kindle, you have to pay for the books. So you get the
not
app.
all the books, not all books.
Not all books. There are free
No,
books.
because if you have
there
Amazon
are free
Prime,
books,
Yeah.
but the paid books are better books.
It's true. Well, yeah, but you should support creatives. Those
so
are artists.
on beep on the beep,
Apple Books.
on the
I've heard of
beep,
that. Yeah,
on
right.
the Apple Books.
Right, I've heard of that.
I paid for a book for $6, and then they gave me the first book for free because I accidentally bought the 7th book of the series, but it was fine.
They would do the same thing on Kindle.
Yeah.
Continue.
Also, hold on, sorry, ADHD moment, but can we talk about
We've lost the plot.
movies?
The publishing industry.
Yeah,
What do you want to talk about?
so
Politics?
movies and how shitty movies are getting.
Yeah.
And
Oh
it's
my
all
God.
the same shit. The
Oh my
new
God, we could talk about
Beetlejuice
that
movie,
forever.
if you can avoid seeing it in theaters, the new
The new Crow, dude.
dude, they're awful. But
It breaks my heart.
the series
Brandon Lee would fucking come and slaughter me and take me to the afterlife with him if he knew anything about this.
I have to say, the
Going to
books that I'm
Transylvania.
reading, go to Transylvania, become a vampire. The books that I'm reading, I want to see so bad. I feel like they're not basing enough movies off of books. There's a couple, The
It's
Uglies.
just cheap.
They always fuck it up.
There's
too.
too
Yeah,
many. There's
they
too many people who
always
don't
fucking
deserve a
up.
platform.
you're
that
not
have
going to
one.
give enough money to an artist to do it. That's the
No.
problem.
But what I love,
Studio has to take a risk and say, here,
Yeah.
artist, eclectic artist, take a bag to produce
Yeah.
this thing, which
I
they
have
don't do.
so many fucking ideas for movies, and there was one that I really wanted to get Seth Rogen in on, and I for some reason can't.
He won't respond to your messages or what?
No, I didn't even try. But so Sausage Party. So imagine Sausage Party. I'll wait for this laughter because this is a good fucking idea. So anybody
trying to get Seth Rogen in on this, but for some reason I can't.
for some reason I can't because I didn't even try.
Studios. Hung up with the studios.
Scheduling issue.
Unfortunately, he was working on another project.
I hope all of this is in this because this is a genius fucking idea. And if anybody has ideas, to get Seth Rogen in. No, so Sausage Party, but like
Okay, no,
actually
but
crying.
Sausage Party, right? Go.
Sausage
It was
Party.
a terrible movie, right?
Horrible.
I loved Sausage Party.
What?
But
Fuck no.
But listen, Sausage Party, but like tied with Bug's Life in a grow.
Hot take,
So,
man.
like-
I don't know. Seth Rogen.
In a grow, yeah, that'd be a good
In
idea.
a fucking weed grow. Like I
Write the movie, make the IP.
do. I already have it.
You
Like
have
it's
it written?
all.
Well, but
I'll
is it
tell
written?
you
So
all right
food-
now.
But for IP,
No,
for intellectual
Food
property.
working for the weed industry.
No.
right.
So it's like that's why I said the Bug's Life. So in case you don't
Bugs.
know,
Eating
in the
living
cannabis
food.
industry, they have insects that help
Well,
kill
that's why I
pests.
didn't respond. I'm just
Because you don't know anything about the. No, I'm just.
I don't know
kidding.
anything about Bug's Life.
So working in the cannabis industry, I learned a lot of things, and maybe these are secrets because I signed an NDA and I probably shouldn't tell you, but I'm not going to notice the dispensary or anything. But so they have like there's pests. So like
Pest.
they have like aphids that like attack plants.
Aphids.
Pests. I'm peeing. I told you, long time job.
So, in the grow industry, they have.
in the grow industry, they have.
I like that there's pus.
I quit this job.
She's looking for a long job, folks.
Looking
This is
for
not
the
the
long
long
job.
job you thought it was.
This wasn't the long job, but so they have invasive pests.
I can fucking tell you that.
And they use other bugs to get rid of the.
Yeah, like aphids.
Yes. So I thought it would be
Ladybugs.
fucking hilarious.
That's a good idea for a movie.
To have it being the like war between the.
Let me buy that off you, and I'll actually write it. Because
Like,
that's a really good idea.
No, I think it's fucking genius, but it's like the comedy of Sausage Party.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Mixed
my
with
God.
the Bug's Life.
Mixed
Yeah.
with Bug's Life.
It's a
Thank
really
you.
good. Yeah,
It's
it's a
so
really good idea.
Fucking funny. So if anybody has
you need good
connections with
people to
Seth
write it.
Rogen,
The studio he was
please.
working with didn't get back to.
I didn't even
There
reach
was a
out
scheduling
because I
issue.
got nervous. I just want to eat this spike so
Send a letter to them
I don't
with
know.
the idea. Right.
I'm
Here's what you
nervous.
should do. Really,
'Cause
if you
he
wanted.
responds, I'm just gonna go.
Shrimps is bugs.
Somehow get the scrimp in there. The $5 scrimp.
Shrimps is bugs.
Mm.
This is a comfy couch, I must say.
I know. I kind of want to,
But it's kind of like deep.
Yeah, it is.
but in a
It's
good
meant
way.
to be. You open up as in it. You become your
You
true
open up in the
self.
deep.
As you notice, you've become.
I am always me.
Well, I mean,
I
am
Time and
always
time
me.
again, I am always me.
sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's bad.
to change.
They laugh. Yeah,
And I said no.
I know.
Can we
Did you
go
ever
back?
read there that night? They made me do the announcement as Trump for the Late Show.
No,
They made me do the introduction for the.
hilarious.
Yeah, and I wrote out a good one, and I go, the liberal left doesn't want you to laugh tonight, folks, but we're gonna laugh. That was one of the things.
We're missing that from work. The
The laughs.
fun stuff.
Comedy
The
Works
fun
is
stuff.
missing the laugh.
What do you mean? No, I don't think so.
I think the
No, I
net
don't
needs to come
either.
out all the time. You know, people have fun writing that thing down on the things, and
The what?
I'm not going to get too into it. Probably not a good idea to talk about it here, but
We'll cut this out.
No, tell me what you think.
I just
In in whatever type of like actually productive
We
way you
signed the
can.
paperwork,
Like
so
yeah,
he'll
no,
put
no,
whatever
like,
in.
like try to be productive about it.
Yeah.
If you want to talk
no,
about
yeah,
it. But
yeah. Okay, so I just
you
think
can tell me off air your like full grievances or whatever, but
But
like,
you have
I
to
still
say
wanna
it.
be
I
a
don't
door
have
guy
any.
there.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't have a ton of gripes about this place.
yeah,
This
more
is-
about people, right?
Not that I've been to a lot of comedy clubs, but I think this is one of the best comedy clubs in the world.
it is.
Yeah, I love it. I love my job. I love the people that I work with. But I think that
I hate to pause this right now, but I'm gonna explode a bladder
Go to the bathroom.
and pee on your
We're gonna-
couch.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so can we
Pause.
take a really quick break?
Station identification. This is our signature station identification. You listen to radio in your life?
Yeah.
Perfect. You're listening to 91.1. Oh shit, was that another plane? We'll be right back. We're back. We're live. It's the After Hours show. Thanks for taking 30 minutes there for us. In the middle, we needed that. Not recorded.
Drink.
You're not going to find it anywhere. That was the apple bottom drink we needed for us.
Damn.
Family
That's
bonding.
even crazier.
Family time.
Family time.
We're on the Scrimps. It's the After Hours show. This is where we get darker, deeper. This is where we push into the
We're feeling
adversity. The
deep.
sunglasses are on.
We're creating friends and family and
If you guys want to get out of here to nap, because it seems like we're getting to that hour, I'll wind down with some typical questions of people, Kodi, before I hide you.
sure.
What's like the biggest adversity, or has there been any periods in your life of adversity? I know I've struggled with like suicidality since like a young age.
Sure.
So for me, that's been like a long run thing that I've dealt with. But I always like to try to bond with people about what types of the human spirit can endure.
How depressed are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talk about good and bad here.
Yeah.
So I'd say something that's pretty big that I still haven't even close to began to understand. My father is a schizophrenic, undiagnosed, and probably like the furthest from coming back to Earth that you can be.
Damn.
Grew up with him. I grew up believing like some of the craziest shit ever. There's a lot of things that I still to this day have to like reteach myself normal people things because I'm.
Can you think of an example?
I
like something-
immediately I think that the CIA was always after us, that the FBI was always after us. My dad would teach me in a room to know where all the exits are when you walk in, because they could be here and we need to leave.
Damn.
So still to this day, I'll walk into somewhere and I immediately have scoped out 3 exit plans.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just a lot of like stress. A little
Yeah.
bit, you know? Not to mention that
Very much so stress. Like constant stress.
Yeah.
I remember I had a prior
and-
like friend tell me, she was like, I'm walking through life and I'm like, every situation I'm like always ready to like go. Like they might attack at any point. I'm like, that sounds terrifying.
Yeah, it's
and
awful.
like debilitating.
it feels really good because honestly, I've been in a lot of situations where I'm like, we gotta fucking go, and I know exactly what to do, and I'm always the person who helps the most in those situations because nobody's prepared for that. So what can I say? You know, you're welcome. But yeah, and I don't know. So I mean, that comes with a lot of things, you know, father issues and
Are you
all
still
kinds of whatever.
Are you like
but
still in? Is he still in your life?
yeah, so I lived with him primarily for a lot of my life up until like 6th grade. We lived all over the United States because schizophrenia, and he does hardwood floors, and so you lose a lot of business. He's independent in his business and stuff, so
You have to be.
Yeah. yeah. So yeah,
Thank you, Lilah.
yeah.
It's a comedy show. I have to try to find places to inject it.
it's-
Keep going.
But so yeah, we've lived all over, you know, moving places so we can get more business and whatever.
Damn.
So I mean, yeah.
So as a kid, like
I went
growing
to-
up everywhere.
Yeah,
You don't have, like,
I went to 16 schools before my freshman year of high school.
Fuck.
Yeah, so a lot of stability has never been a thing in my life, and I have a lot of problems with commitment for that reason. Like, I'm like, you know, like always looking for grass is greener kind of situation, always looking for, you know, whatever. And I recognize that. I've been to therapy. I've done a lot of things to try to help myself. And I recognize when I do things and when I hurt people and why it is the way it is. And my biggest thing is, do I have schizophrenia? You know, and I don't think I see that in my day-to-day life. I have more of like a psychosis situation going on.
Denial. No.
Depersonalization.
Fuck off over there. This is not the
don't.
time for that.
I know. I'm just
I
kidding. No.
But I can't smoke weed
yeah.
because I do then.
Yeah.
I'm schizophrenic as fuck when I smoke weed.
Well, and that's
Are
a
you really?
psychosis.
it's a real
Smoking
thing.
weed can cause
the last,
psychosis.
the
So
last
you-
time I
you
did
see-
mushrooms will be my last time. That was probably like 2 years ago.
Wow. What was that like? Did you do a bunch?
Fucking no, I took no. So it was 1 year ago. It was our coworker Sean Grant. His mushrooms he gave to us for Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah,
Our coworker.
and that wasn't even that bad. Yeah. So
Thanks for
yeah,
making me edit all the time. But
yeah. That wasn't even that bad. That was the most recent time, I guess. But the time before that was like a fucking nightmare. I took in full dosage. I was
So did you
down
like
and out for 9 hours? And
so growing up with that like dad and family mind, like all that with what was your approach to drugs? Were you always like keep them?
well, my parents were very young, and I don't know. I have a lot of substance abuse situations in my family, and I recognize that a lot in myself today. I've dealt with a lot of things in my younger age of like more drugs, not too hard, but medium hard, I'd say.
Medium hard. You like
medium rare,
dipped your
medium rare kind of
you
drug
dipped your
thing,
like
yeah.
ankle into the.
I mean, I was selling them and using them, and I made rules because I knew I watched people go down these roads, and a lot of those friends are dead now, and that's
I had a
that's
good buddy
fucked up.
that's
And that a lot of that was
not
with
here
me.
anymore.
And that's a hard thing to come to terms. And yeah, the first time they had ever done these drugs that they had been stuck on for years and years and years was because I gave it to them.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a tough, hard road, and I recognize that I'm just a human for the first time and going through this shit for my own first time, and I hold a lot of guilt, an insane amount of guilt, just constantly, but not for anything in specific, but just constantly trying to be better, and I just want to be the best. And I'd say I'm pretty young. I'm 22. I'll be 23 in a couple months. I have time, and that feels good.
Fucking so much time.
So much time,
bro.
dude.
Like an
and
unlimited, like
I'm
complete.
proud of
like,
myself for how far I've come, and I
the
raised.
fact
I
that you
raised
can
myself
even
a
like
lot. Yeah.
like say these things about your story and your journey and
Totally.
vocalize your path.
Yeah.
Like at 22,
Yeah.
Cody, that's
Mm-hmm.
you're like
I'm gonna be the shit.
Snaps.
you're gonna be the
One day
shit.
I'm gonna
bro.
be the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, you're with
Thank
my
you.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exclusive deal. Sign up.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm
Hashtag cod.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Tiny cats.
Cod on the pod.
Yeah.
Cod on the pod. Codis. K Dizzle.
Okay, Dizzle.
Yeah. Right.
On production.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm dealing with a lot of things. I'm learning a lot of things. I'm excited to learn more about myself, and because I think a lot of myself has been hidden behind this identity of like I'm hurt, and a lot of my shit was because of my parents. I'm excited to like have my own problems. Like my own things that make me me. Like I did this shit, and now I'm this way because I did this, not
Fuck
because
yeah.
they did this to me. Yeah.
100%.
So yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm scared. It's really hard. I have a lot of I'm scared to be alone. Scared to be alone.
I get
in this
scared
world,
all
and
the time.
Yeah.
I
Let me tell
need
you,
to be exposure therapy.
the scared doesn't end. The more scared you are, the better it is. Like
Yeah.
the whole pressure is a privilege. It's true. Like being scared because it means you're in the right place.
Totally.
Usually.
Yeah.
And that's
I
the
think
thing
so.
of like
I don't
when-
think people are scared
The
enough.
right kind of scared. You know what I'm saying? Right.
of
when I'm-
like when you go through the things that you've gone through, but you choose to take a different path is so much different. I gotta take the sunglasses
Well,
off. for
and
this, 'cause
I
this is a
promised
deep one.
myself like crying at. I remember like some of the youngest memories I have was I'm not gonna be like them.
Yeah,
I'm the
and
first
that's-
person to graduate high school.
That's
Like
huge.
in my family.
Really?
Yeah. I was the first person to go to college.
Wow.
And I didn't graduate, but one day I will.
You tried.
I'll go back. I love to
You
learn.
tried.
I love to learn. One day I'll go back to school. I just
Just
the
a piece of
fucking
paper.
for the fact that I want to learn
Succeed.
something.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
give a
something.
fuck
Yeah.
about the diploma.
Yeah.
Like
Be a lifelong learner because that's what
I
matters.
love to
Yeah.
learn. I
Yeah,
love to learn.
right.
I love to see new things, and I think I'm missing a lot of that in my life. I'm not impressed enough. I think everything's like I've seen everything. I've done everything, and I'm excited to be excited. I'm excited to be excited. I'm
That's
excited to
huge.
see something that's like mind blowing. Like I just like gain some perspective, some fucking
go out and get like a
creative
new.
interests, just anything. I'm ready to feel fucking the earth again. Yeah.
The human spirit is robust, but like it doesn't feel or look robust to you at this point.
No, yeah,
so it needs
everything's
to
mundane and
Well,
melancholy.
as cliche as it sounds, it's like life is what you make it, and it really is. Of like, I literally was just talking about this with my coworker the other day. Of like, you can choose if you grew up in a shitty life. You can choose whether or not you continue that shitty life or you do better
Exactly.
for yourself.
Can I
And
do
do
Exactly,
better
and
for
I've done
yourself.
it, and
Yeah.
I'm here
Shout out
to this day, the only one
Yes.
who's
So
made that choice.
Bill, who's passed now, my uncle.
R.I.P.
He started at Earthwormer, and his first job was working for his dad on Volkswagens for $1 a day in his dad's garage, and that was his dad's business in his garage in Ohio. And he went to community college, and then clawed his way to get into Ohio State, and then met my mom getting a MBA at UCLA and started a business. And the passion, though, that he applied to life as a lifelong learner. I mean, photography is the reason that he was out in the boonies of Alaska, discovering why he wanted to have a camper, you know, and getting pictures of bears against soft shoulder shines. You're about to go and do that 6 months of what will be a long journey of life, and it's going to be scary moments. But then,
starting my life now.
In 15 years, in 20 years back, you're going to tell stories about the next 7 months, like, with the richness of spirit you can't imagine. So I'm so proud and excited for those moments.
Yeah, because this is like the whole circle back from the beginning of like when we were talking about you leaving and like the excitement that I have for you of like, yes, Kodi, this is your life starting, and like to be able to go on these adventures. It's like, I fucking hope you're scared. Because, like, of course it's going to be scary, but that's the whole point of it, is that it's like, when you do it and you come back, you're going to be so much fucking better for it. Yeah. And you're going to be such a bigger person for it, and you're fucking 22.
All the cool things I've done. I mean, she's older than I am, but, right? No.
I'm ancient.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Oh, you're the same age as me, then.
I'll be 28 in November. No.
Okay, yeah, you're a little older than me. A few months older than me.
Yeah.
But, like, just the perspective you get from 22 to 27, right? Crazy.
I mean, your brain stops growing at 25. So
I can't wait for my frontal lobe to develop.
And that's what I'm saying, is that it's like,
I cannot wait
so much.
That's the only thing that's kept me going these last couple of years. I'm like,
for real.
One day,
let me tell you,
it'll be
having gone through those years and almost quit during those years, keep going, because it's worth when it sets in.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like,
and it's got to be,
it's got to be
exposure
so
therapy.
scary.
I'm trying to expose myself to the most like insane shit now when I'm crazy.
And here's the other thing is like, now so you're going to go out, and then I'm going to have you dig back through all these old episodes of people and the boring ass people here in Colorado or whatever, and you're going to get this, I think, interesting yin yang of like discovering the world and also discovering the human spirit. Like, oh no, it's been here the whole time. Like, it's interesting the whole time.
And it has. This has been my dream. This is my dream, and I've been beating around the bush, and thankfully, like, a lot of fucked up things have happened to me in the last couple of months that pushed me to this point.
Doesn't it suck how life has to do that to you? How you have to go through bad things to like kindly make the leap?
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, fuck it. What do I have to lose? Nothing. Right. Not a fucking thing. I don't have anything that's mine right now.
And to even turn back,
whatever,
to like the schizophrenia side of it, is that it's like,
and that's scary too.
Of course, that's a fear. Of course,
I'm like,
that's a fear.
Yeah, is it mental illness? Maybe,
but it's also like,
who gives a fuck? I'm gonna do it.
Like, I'm just 22, and I don't know. I don't have it figured out yet.
And that's like why I have like such little tolerance. Like you were saying, like, it's. You have a choice.
Yes.
And people are like, no, like, this happened to me. You can't be a victim of your own life. You can't.
No.
You can't. Yes. It's not, and that's like, that is a quote already, and I'm not the first person to say it, but I'm here living it, and I experience it, and, I can either sit here, be a fucking loser, fucking drug addict, like going down the same path, but...
He would tell me all the time. It would be just as easy for me to just like have lost my life and give up
much easier.
And be stuck in Ohio than it would be to have lived my dream, to do this crazy life I've lived.
It's so much easier to lose.
So easy.
It's so much easier to lose.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so much better.
Yes. Then what is the point?
And you get this already miracle chance of having consciousness and being alive.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
And that's the one thing that I have to give.
How grateful I am.
How much I have to give props.
That I am here today.
Yeah, of like the props to like, as much as COVID fucking sucked, I feel like it gave so much time for people to think and go.
I was 18.
Yeah, I was
thank
God I'm getting to talk to you and get some perspective of that and like bring that into my life more.
It was my senior year.
Holy shit.
Midway through my senior year, I didn't get to do my senior prom, my senior, anything.
For college of me, senior college, exact same thing. So I missed out on all the formals and all the
and so I'm starting my life. I'm a brand new adult,
right?
In the world, and
bingo.
That was a crazy thing. My mom
$5 scrimp.
$5 scrimp in the world. You a $5 scrimp in the world.
You're just a baby scrimp in the world. Shrimps and bugs.
That's the name of the episode. $5 scrimp in the world.
Yes.
Yeah. So. That was really hard, and I had a lot of plans at that time, and it's just like, I still have like remorse for those plans a little bit, I'm like, I'm sad that those didn't ever work out and whatever, because it would have been fucking dope, like crazy.
I've had super fun plans along the way too, but the plans keep changing, and no, don't let that be part of it.
And it's not.
It
now,
sucks.
Finally,
It sucks.
Now,
Yeah.
it's taken 4 years. You know,
dude,
like
wait
for
till
me
the
to get past
frontal
it,
lobe sets in.
dude.
And that's the thing, though, is that it's like, I have to say, it's funny because I keep seeing these things on, it's probably the algorithm of Instagram, but like, it's funny because I keep seeing these things of like the 27-year-old, and then it's like with their younger friends, and I'm like, fuck, am I making a mistake? But then I realize, like, you motivate me to be
Yes.
more free in my life of like,
I never stop being a kid. Never stop.
Stoked.
Never stop
And
being a kid.
Never stop.
Never
That's the
stop trying
best
to learn.
advice
The
I'll
best
have it
thing.
on my
Like,
grave. Never stop being a fucking kid. Like,
I hate kids. I'm the oldest of 6 girls. I've
That
taken
you
care of
raised.
babies forever.
yeah.
They still come to me for fucking normal human being help all the time. And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, I love them as my own children, really.
Yeah.
But then they're all so much younger than me. So much younger than me. My oldest younger sibling is 6 years younger than me.
Wow.
She's 16. She's turning 17 in a month. So it's just like, yeah, it's fucking...
So then you're stepping away from that too.
I'm a parent. Like, yeah. So it's like, yeah, but I don't know where I was going with that. But being around kids, it is so liberating
Mhm.
to
Yes.
be around them.
I worked with children
and
for 6 years, and it's the best thing I ever did.
And
Thank
that's a
God I
huge
did.
thing in a
them,
relationship.
They've seen less and been through less than I
Remind
have. You know,
yourself.
like I was the first
Yeah.
kid, you know, so like they were able to get a grip a little bit, you know, like in between me and them. So thank God,
God,
because
Yeah,
they can't
truly.
handle what's going on to them now. And I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, you're lucky
Just
a little
wait.
bit. Like, not that anybody's trauma is any worse than anybody else's. Everyone feels the same feelings, but. And that took a lot. That was a hard lesson
But one
to
of the
learn.
biggest things that I've realized in life was, I see the hiding stick, so I know we're getting there.
Sorry, I
but
just don't want to lose the
no,
footage.
I feel like what I've learned when I was younger was like the being the kid part of things. And I feel like I'm losing the thought now because I'm distracted about the hiding because I'm excited
Sorry.
about it. No, it's okay. But like, I feel like it's doing those things with your partner, with your friends, with whatever, that it's like you really truly have to try and find that joy of like healing the inner child, and especially in the millennial and the Gen Zs and even the fucking boomers, like all the
in this
fucking
world
things.
that we live
Dude,
in, where things
here's an
change
example.
so
Here's a great
much.
example. I see crowds like last night. I laughed really hard at a joke that I told a guy to take his foot off the stage because it's my job to tell him to take his foot off stage, even if the comic's doing something about his foot on stage. And I told him to take his foot. And the comic goes, "Don't tell him to take. It's disgusting." And he goes on. I'm laughing so loud, and the crowd's looking at me like, "Why the fuck is this guy laughing?" It's my job to push into that childhood laughter. Because that's the best part of people.
And
Why
to
is it
make people
embarrassing?
feel
It's
comfortable.
not. I got over that, but like it's so hard.
But that
like
exists.
people
And
want
that's
you
how
to be
people
embarrassed
feel,
by
I
that.
think.
Yes. They,
You know?
they want you to be embarrassed by being
How
your
dare
childhood.
you at a comedy club laugh?
That happens to me
You
all
know?
the time at my real job too. I'm like, no, I'm not getting rid of it. Sorry. Like I'm
Yeah.
also really smart too. So
Yeah.
and I'm also good at my shit.
Yeah.
So fuck off.
Yeah,
And be
and
well.
that's-
Be
yeah.
well. Fuck off
Yes.
and be, okay.
Yeah.
So now it's time to hike.
Yes,
We gotta
hike.
you've heard of England. This is a little country that we broke away from.
No,
Oh, you're
what?
going there in a few weeks. They have this thing that they do knighting. Oh, so here at Top Shelf
Yes,
Studios,
sire.
after a long form conversation, I'm doing the hiding because all my life people have been like, "Hey, can I get a couple inches up there?" and shit like that because of my unfortunately
How's the
tall
weather?
physical frame. This vehicle I drive is just a vehicle, and I think that we don't have enough consideration, or we don't have enough mindfulness for the consideration of the vehicles that we drive are tied way more to meaning than they should be. So after a long form conversation, I'm happy to give you a heart height here at Top Shelf. How tall do you stand physically, Kodi Guy?
5'7".
I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. Kodi Guy, I heart height the 7 foot. I'm sending a large heart out into the world. It's going to be a lot to travel with. So keep it as guarded as you can. 7 foot's hard to, keep tight, but
In my
please do what
pocket.
you can.
In my large
And know
pockets.
that genuinely you have a full heart of love here whenever
Thank
you need it, and it's going to be here forever. So
Yeah.
Ditto.
And to
For
all
real,
the
for
listeners
real.
out there too,
Thank
it's
you.
seriously, it's like it's keep being you, keep being fucking weird,
yeah.
keep hiding yourself
being
higher than
excited.
what you think, keep being
Try to be excited. As hard
Try to
as
be
it is in
excited.
this world where shit
Yes.
is mundane, it's fucking gray. The way the world is coming to
An end.
When I started this silly
modern
little
times,
show,
like modern.
I had friends being like, "Why are you doing it?" Like I'm 30 episodes in or something, right? Audio only. Why are you doing this? Still doing this? And now I have people like I had a comic reach out to ask to be on the show. Ooh.
Fuck,
Ooh.
dude, that's huge though.
Like or friends that reach out like, oh, glad to see you're still doing like I'm proud of you for getting up at the mothership. And it's like, dude, like hell yeah. Like
keep following your passions.
You need to just do things for you at the end of the day. Like he would say this too. Like
Yes.
do things for you. You're gonna be the best version of you for other people if you do things for you.
And that's the biggest thing that I've learned in life too, of like, you have to just keep doing things for you. If your parents don't agree, if your boyfriend doesn't agree, if your girlfriend doesn't agree, if your whatever
and it can be
best
for
friend
them
doesn't agree,
through being for you, right?
do it for you. If you're passionate about it, if you're weird about it, if you love it, fucking do it. Just do it. Just do it.
And even
just
if you
do
don't,
it.
if you don't love it,
do it.
Do it.
do it.
Just do it.
Have the experience. Just experience life.
I think
Give it a
stay
go.
excited. This is something I've learned in this podcast. That is something huge.
You've learned in this podcast during this
I just came
2-hour
to that
experience. Yes.
realization that what matters is not anything. If you love it or not, who gives a fuck? Are you excited about it for a blip?
You know what
For a
matters
blip?
for me hosting the show that I've at this point is like I need to be so unbelievably excited for 2 hours. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
what life has. I could be super stressed. I could be going through some relationship
You'll
stuff.
learn something.
Like
It's a vibe in a room.
I have
It's
to be
something.
open heart and
Yeah.
excited as I can be. Otherwise, it's not the best version. I don't get the most out of this either. Like I have to be selfish with it too. If I'm not
If
excited,
you've done it a million times, you got to be excited.
you got to be super excited.
So you're not going to enjoy it. And what's the point?
Like come to play with the same excitement. Like it's a brand new
Yeah.
game. Like it's the first time you're playing.
Drugs.
And that's the thing.
It's a drug.
Play.
Play.
Play. Be young. Be embarrassing. Be
Embrace
excited.
embarrassment. Embrace
Be
embarrassment.
scary. Be anything you want.
All
Be
right.
a
gives a
scrimp.
fuck?
$5 scrimp.
$5 scrimp
$5 scrimp.
in the world.
Thank you for having me, Sean.
Love you, Sean.
Subscribe on YouTube.
InTALLerable.
You're not going to find her because she's everywhere. But maybe she's
Nevin Fisherman on Instagram.
yeah.
I'll be traveling the world if you want to check it out. I model too. I'm hot. I don't know.
She's hot.
and she's now part of the InTALLerable family officially.
7 foot tall.
7 foot in a circle. Fuck off and be well.